Okay, do you guys want to make a little guessy on who's going to be the highest, or rather the fastest average clears? Without further ado, drum rolls. Holy shit! Hey guys, MrPokke here, back with another video, and welcome to another episode of CN MoC tier list, usage list, whatever you call it, for our latest Memory of Chaos, featuring some of our new units, right? So without further ado, let's get into today's content. Subscribe! So jumping right, we do see that 使用率, okay, I feel like I've been repeating this so many times now. Just go back and watch all of my previous videos if you want to know what is the usage rate, what is the appearance rate, and what is the average cycle. So I'm not going to keep yapping. I'm going to keep this straight to the point with less yap. Also, a lot of my YouTube comments have been saying that I yap way too fast. So today, I'm going to go at a very, very neutral speed, if I can say so myself, right? I'm going to try to enunciate my words better. I'll try to, provide more clarity to the words that I'm going to construct. So no more yapping, just proper, well-paced sentences so that my YouTube audience can understand exactly what I'm saying. Alright, so first of all, in the rank 1 usage rate, we can see that it is at 97.3% Runmei, 94.6% Firefly, 86.6% Aventurine, as well as a whopping 85.8% for Harmony Trailblazer. Super Break is absolutely popping off. I don't think that we have seen a patch as good as this for the Super Breakers, right? 85.8% for a free unit. Absolutely ridiculous. A certain game could never. Okay, but to be completely fair, I would say that the usage rate for Harmony MC, it is probably also tied to the usage rate of Runmei. If you do not have Runmei on your account, then I don't think you're going to be expecting to see a lot of usage from your Harmony Trailblazer, right? So that being that, Aventurine unfortunately has completely outclassed, or rather outused, compared to our other limited sustains. I don't even see Huang in the second tier anymore, so 1 bomb, it is what it is. Aventurine Burst is truly him, right? And Firefly is Firefly, right? And then for our next tier, Gallagher at 72.7%, actually outclassing Acheron by a whopping 8.1%. Absolutely diabolical. So we have Gallagher at 72.7, Acheron at 64.6, Sparkle and Robin coming in very, very close at roughly a 1% difference. That is very, very nice to see. Has Firefly power crapped Acheron? Ridiculous, 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 right? So Firefly is officially... It is not about power crap, because I always have to say the average usage rate, it doesn't represent anything. It just means that if you own a unit, will you use the unit in Memory of Chaos, right? So it doesn't really mean that she got power crap, but let's just say less people have been using Acheron compared to Firefly and the Super Breakers, right? So that's gonna be that. Robin, Sparkle, they are both pretty much hand in hand. I think I just want to point out this one more thing is that okay, I just almost talked way too fast again. Robin, despite the fact that when she was first released, a lot of players think that Robin is only meant for follow-up team comps. This honestly couldn't be further from the truth. She has shown to work exceptionally well with DOT, and even in hyper carry team comps, Robin's team-wide ultimate, it is so nice. Such a fresh air. So I would say that Robin's usage rate is very well deserved. It is finally time that Robin gets to see a higher usage rate. So that's gonna be that. And jumping into our next tier is gonna be the high tier. Alright. Boot Hill. Despite also being a break unit, he is almost half of the usage rate of Firefly, which this is a little bit unfortunate, because keep in mind, this is usage rate, not appearance rate, which means that all of these are taken from Boot Hill owners. So out of the 1,811 Boot Hill owners, only 1,000 of them used Boot Hill. If you talk about appearance rate, which is how many Memory of Chaos clears use Boot Hill, it is at 1,000 out of 15,000 and a mere 7.1%. That is very, very low, right? So even Boot Hill owners are not running Boot Hill. neutrally. I'm just reporting the numbers, right? No bias. I'm just simply a reporter, right? So 58.9% usage rate. Huan Fusion coming in pretty close at 54.6 and 52.1 or 2. It is what it is. Topaz at 45.8. Black Swan at 43.1 and Pella at 36.6. I think these are kind of like the supporting casts for like our follow-up team comms or DOT, and Pella is probably going to be for Aircron, so that's going to be that. Wolf coming in 1% lower than Pella. Oh my god, Pella is her, guys. Imagine being 0.1% higher than absolute insane, right? Luocha completely falling off the cliff compared to our other limited sustains such as Aventry, Huan and Fusion, so it is what it is. Kafka Bronya is going to be at roughly 33 to 22. Imbibitor and Lune with Jingliu both clutching in slightly at 20%-ish usage rate. So that is going to be that, right? So that's going to be that. Then moving on to our mid tier. Yun, 18.3, same usage rate roughly with Argenti. Polero at 15.8. Jade is at 13.1%. Now, the argument cannot be said that this is because Jade is a new unit, because keep in mind, this is a usage rate numbers, right? So this includes all Jade owners. So out of every single Jade owner, only 13.1% use Jade. And I think I've mentioned before in my own video, Jade's performance, especially if you don't have her at E1, it is quite lackluster in Memory of Chaos. So I think this statistics just further on goes to show my point is more or less that, right? So that's gonna be that. Nonetheless, she's still higher than Jingyuan though. Neutrally speaking, right? 11.8%, then Doctor Razor is going to be at 11.2%. Kimiko at 10.6%, and Blade is just at 8%. Stella at 7.5% usage rate, and Gwen Iphone is going to be at 5.6%. Right? So you can kind of see that the version 1.0 DPS, the only few that's still kind of keeping up is going to be Imbibitor as well as Jingliu. So that's going to be that. And finally, the low usage rate. Not too much to say about here. All these units, they are kind of just, you know, imagine glazing Qingque last time. Bomb, right? So Japar, Bailu, blah, 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 all the way down to physical Trailblazer. I'm surprised to see that Arlen is actually still kind of there. So that's pretty interesting. All right, so yep, that is gonna be that for our overall usage rate. Now jumping into appearance rate. So this appearance rate is gonna be out of all the Memory of Chaos clears, who constitutes the highest percentage of all clears, right? So this is nothing to do with whether you own said unit or not. So jumping into the appearance rate, boom. She is inevitable, guys. Ranmei is inevitable, right? 94.2% appearance rate, 97.3% usage rate. She truly is. It is truly Ranmei real. Honky Ranmei real, right? It is what it is. Harmony MC, Ranmei, Firefly, and Gallagher actually just completely takes up the first spot. Super Break team took up the entire tier, inclusive of Gallagher. More than 70% of every single clear in this Memory of Chaos is taken up by Super Break. And considering the fact that your first half is Lightning and Fire weak, and the second half is Physical weak, the fact that they still constitute more than 70% of every single clear in Memory of Chaos just goes to show how absolutely redonkulous Super Break is in Honkai Starbucks. So really, really good team comp, very free to play friendly, very easy to build. The only thing, you know, maybe as a little bit of a neutral perspective, in the future, if Mihomo were to implement some sort of mechanics that prevents us from super breaking, such as a SAM, a unit like SAM, but it lasts even longer than SAM, then that might be a little bit problematic for this team, right? So yeah, Firefly and Super Break in general, this team is just way too synergistic, so it is what it is. And coming to the next year is going to be Acheron and Sparkle. 47 to 45.6%. So basically roughly half the clears. So probably the other half, they are going to be running Acheron, right? That Sparkle is going to be there. So that is pretty much it. Nothing too much to be said. And then jumping into the high tier, Hella, Fu Xuan, Aventrin, all roughly at 36, 34, 33%-ish. Robin coming in a little bit lower compared to the others, but I believe that, you know, she's still not too bad. Huan Huan at 23.6%, actually being lower than Fu Xuan. Oh my god, Huan Huan. Oh wait, you guys couldn't see the numbers, my bad. Oh yeah, Huan Huan, guys, a little bit lower than Fu Xuan. It is what it is. Silver Wolf, 21.2. Bronya at 21. Ting Yun and Luocha. I think that at the end of the day, Luocha's usage rate, it can just only go down from here. Every single patch, I think for the past 3 CN usage rate, Luocha has consistently been the last one in limited assassins. So it is what it is, right? So not too much to be said about here. We can just kind of move on to the next tier, which is going to be the mid tier. Topaz at 13.6, Kafka Blast at 13%, Clara 12.8, Doctor Ratio 10.2, Jingliu at 10.6, and Invisible. So I think these are all kind of around the same ballpark, around the 10% of the clear. Himeko has a fucking higher appearance rate than Boot Hill. What the okay, you know it is. So I feel like this kind of shows the disparity, right? Despite being a Soul Breaker, Firefly is 10 times higher than Boot Hill. Neutrally speaking, right? So that's gonna be that for Boot Hill, and then that's gonna be Koi and Ifan. That is gonna constitute our mid tier, around the 10% plus minus 3% range, right? Then going into the low tier, Jing Yuan at 4.5, Stella at 3.8, Argenti 3.7. I feel like all this kind of, oh my god, Blade has a fucking higher appearance rate than Jade. That's crazy. How the fuck does Blade have a high usage rate than Jade? That's absolutely ridiculous. It is what it is. Okay, then the rest of the stuff we don't really need to talk much about here. But all that being said and done, these are not indicative of like how strong a unit is, right? The only closest thing that matters to how strong a unit is gonna be the average cycle. Okay, do you guys want to make a little guessy on who is gonna be the highest, or rather the fastest average clears? Any guesses? Any guesses? Same shit. Blade. Of course it's Blade. Of course it's Blade. Who could have guessed? Blade. Ranmei. Ranmei Firefly. Blade. Jingyuan. Arlen. Tempo. Damn. Firefly Blade. Blade. Boot Hill. Seele. DOT Ranmei. Firefly team. How the fuck is no one saying Akron? No one in my chat said, who the fuck said Klee? Moss Venom. Well, no one is saying Akron, guys. That's crazy. Alright, without further ado, drum rolls. Holy shit! Seele has the fastest clear in CN. Our 1.0 DPS for the past 1 year plus 1.5 year unit has the fastest fucking clear in Memory of Chaos. That is... I'm speechless. That's absolutely insane, guys. 5.71 average cycle. Robin. 5.92 Sparkle Rob. Is this the team? Is this the team for the fastest clear? Seele, Robin, Sparkle, Bronya. Is this just the team itself? Hyper carry Seele. It's gotta be. That's crazy, though. 5.71, 5.92, 6.0, 10, 6.8. You know, I'm not sure if this is like just the same team. We'll find out in the team usage rate, right? We'll find out in the team usage rate. But yeah, I am very, very surprised that Seele is the fastest clear in Memory of Chaos. That is very, very interesting. Around 0.5 faster than Firefly. Topaz actually coming at 6.28. So that's actually pretty good. And in at 6.29. So these are around the same. Where the fuck? Why is... Oh my god, Akron fell off. Akron is actually slower than Inhibitor, Lune, and Firefly. That is crazy. Jade actually having pretty decent clear speed as well. At 6.32. Alright, 6.32 Jade, 6.42 Doctor Ratio, 6.42 Harmony Trailblazer, Jingliu having 6.44, slightly faster than Akron. Akron is off element, just get E6. Okay, anyways, yeah, to be completely fair, Akron is off element, right? To be completely fair, Akron is off element, so it is what it is. Ranmei is gonna be at 6.45, so that's gonna be that. Gallagher at 6.48, and then all of these kind of stuff just falls around the same ballpark as 6.48 and all this kind of stuff, right? So, where is Kafka? Oh, Kafka is slightly lower compared to this. 6.82, slightly slower than Black Swan. Huan actually, wait, where are the... Wait, where's Aventry? Oh my god, Huan Huan is faster than Adventuring but slower than Fu Xuan. That is quite interesting. Huan Huan actually became faster than Adventuring, guys. That's very nice. It's by slightly higher, like 0.03, right? Slightly faster than Adventuring, Ting at 6.9, nice. Asa at 7.03, Japart in the mid here. Blade, 7.1, oh my god, he is finally beating the allegations of dispatching the enemy in 8 cycles. Blade has a fucking faster clear than Boot Hill. What the fuck? Is this not physical weak? Oh my fucking god, I have no fucking idea what's going on anymore. Anyways, so Blade is gonna be 7.12, Himiko is gonna be 7.32, Luocha is 7.39. I have no fucking idea what the fuck is wrong with booty chicks, but it is what it is. 7.56. And then finally, the low tier, Clara Bailu, RJ. 7.72. The lowest SSR, the lowest 5-star DPS is. I feel like it's just kind of crazy. The disparity between both. They are both version 1 DPS, and they are literally at the opposite ends of the road. That is the duality of men. The absolute duality of men. That is absolutely crazy. And you can't say that like there's a small sample size, because both of them have a very small sample size. They are both at 4.5 and 3.8, so the sample size is already very small. So you have to take into account, these are probably the best Seele players in CN, and these are probably the best Jingyuan players in CN. Because that is just, the sample size is just that small. And the duality of men is, it's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy, right? So, yeah, and good advice is 8.11. So that is going to be that for our individual average clear cycles. Very, very insightful. Yo, editor, you can kind of add some of my reactions to the intro. And it's very, very insightful, right? So that's going to be that. Detailed stats, we don't really care about it that much. We can just go on to the changes, right? So the changes, biggest rise, Firefly, absolutely popping off. This is going to be Harmony Trailblazer at 52.4%, dumping up by very, very... Gather Chat going up. Jade, I think this is probably the lowest increase of a new unit I've ever seen in my entire life. Every single time, whenever a new unit comes out, it's always above 50%. This is very, very... it is what it is, right? Rame going up by a little bit, but, you know, she's already her, right? There's not much to improve on. Pokke is actually going up by also, like, a little bit. So the rest of us come dead. So who are the biggest losers? Half-Car is dead. Boot Hill is dead. Aircon is dead. Oh my god, our Docron team is dead, guys. The age of nihility is coming to an end. The age of nihility. Nihility is it's so nihil over. It's so she over. Alright, and then Pella kind of dropped a little bit, and then Huan, oh my god, why? Where's Adventuring, by the way? Did Adventuring go up? Where the fuck is Adventuring? Adventuring went down a little bit, but it still maintains 86%. Man, Huan was this drop by quite a... I'm sad, you know, as a Huan stand, you know, I'm kind of sad. Fu Xuan drop a little bit. Watch out, it is what it is. Yeah, the rest of the stuff don't really care about it that much, so we can kind of just move on into our final portion of today's video, which is gonna be the team statistics. Yep. The highest usage rate, literally almost doubling our follow-up, is gonna be our Super Breakers. Our Super Break team has a whopping 70% usage rate and 55.7% appearance rate. Is it the same? Yep, it's exact. It is the exact same. Highest usage rate, highest appearance rate. Absolutely diabolical. So Super Break, and with 2 free units. Follow-up team comp at 38.2% usage rate, and then third team is gonna be our Acheron. This is probably gonna be our Ezreal Acheron, 90.3%, and then this is gonna be Booty Chicks. Oh my god, man. It is what it is. I just don't... They are both Super Breakers. But the disparity is staggering. Usage rate, more than triples. Appearance rate, like 20 times higher. And they are both Super Break teams. It's just kind of crazy. And even the average cycle, you can see is like way lower. To be fair, it is more used in the second half. So that is gonna be said. No one put for Boot Hill exactly, which goes to show even worse because this is usage rate. So players that have this team comp only 18% of players that have this team use this team. That's even worse, Terra. So out of everyone that has Boot Hill, only 18% of owners, only 18% of Boot Hill mains decide to use Boot Hill. The 2.1%, that's because of MoC, but that's like you have ways, you're just not even using him. It's kind of feels bad. It's kind of feels bad. You only have one Rame. Yeah. So they decided to all use Firefly instead of Boot Hill. All the Boot Hill mains jump ship, tagged him, and then they just slot in Firefly. You're exactly right. There is only one Rame. So it's either Boot Hill or Firefly. So basically, all the CN Boot Hill mains just threw in the trash and then just starts. Oh shit, okay. We're straying away from neutral territory. We're straying away from neutral territory, right? So let's move on. Yeah, this is gonna be Aircron. I'm gonna start the Docron. This Docron, yeah, this is Docron 16.7, and then the rest of the stuff is just kind of 10%, 10%, 10%, so not too much disparity to be had over here. So what is the lowest usage rate? Who the fuck is using this team? Who the fuck is using Clara Aventurine Ratio Robin? That's crazy. Triple DOT with a Hue. Hey, good attempt though. Good attempt. 6.33 average clear. That's not too bad. Hey, good attempt. For a triple nihility. Wu Xuan, Acheron. Okay, I feel like this might be an E2 Acheron. So that's gonna be that. Alright, let's just jump into appearance rate. So it is still Super Break. I don't think there's much changes, to be fair. It looks around the same. Yeah, this one they swap out Silver with Sparkle. Slightly lower, but way higher. So this is probably E2 Acheron. Yeah, it's around the same. It's just by a overwhelming majority, Firefly Super Break just works so well. It just works so well. Everyone else is just like so low. There's not much to be said over here. Everyone else it's just majority is all this. This is like it is the Firefly Super Break monopoly. Definition of a monopoly: when one corporation occupies an overwhelming amount of market share, such that its competitors have a close to zero chance of competing against a monopoly. Right? Absolutely diabolical. Absolutely insane. Okay, before we talk about the average cycle for the team comps, one little nuance is that Choir. Maybe Choir is just a pain in the ass for Boot Hill, right? To be completely neutral, maybe Choir is just a more difficult boss for Boot Hill. And it's just very good for Firefly. So that is the reason. Yep. So because of this, Boot Hill just falls, okay, right? So, okay. Anyways, average cycle, which is gonna be our final metric before we wrap up today's video. Our fastest team is Firefly, Boot Hill, Harmony, MC, and Rami, at a whopping 0.4% appearance rate. And keep in mind, this is 71% in the second half, guys, which is arguably the more difficult side. Wow. 3.56 average cycle. Second one is gonna be Acheron. This might be E2 Acheron, so it may or may not be very neutral. So 3.94 at 0.1% usage rate. 4.2 Himeko, Ranmei, Firefly, Harmony, MC. Absolutely diabolical. Super break Himeko with Firefly. Absolute 91% on the first half. 91% on the first half. Also, it's gonna be Bronya, Ranmei, Boot Hill, and Harmony MC. So from a sustainless perspective, I think Boot Hill is clapping cheeks. If we slot in a Bronya, I guess it's drastically improved our Boot Hill's performance. But you do need to run sustainless, so keep it in mind. 4.32, 98% on the second half. Very nice, very progress, right? Number 5 is also going to be Firefly. Oh, wow. Firefly actually slightly underperformed Boot Hill, guys. She's actually slightly slower. Oh my god, we are so back. Yo, Boot Hill mains rise up. Boot Hill mains rise up. Looks like Firefly is slightly slower compared to Boot Hill. 66%, 34 for the first half as well as second. Yay, yippee! So Boot Hill is now better than Firefly. Absolutely. Absolutely diabolical. 4.78%. 4.78 cycles. Robin, Sparkle, Huan, and Imbibita Lune. Very nice. Very good. And this is going to be Acheron. They're all Acheron, so not too bad. Oh, our first Jade team. Our first Jade team coming in at rank 9. With Jade, Aventurine, Robin, and Topaz at an average of 5.12 cycles. Very progressive. 11% first half, 89% second half. That's very, very progressive. Our Jade, at least she clinches one spot in the top 10, right? First off, Acheron. I'm very, very interested to see where the fuck is Seele. Did they not say that Seele is the fastest clear? So where the fuck is Seele? Are they just lying for fun? Bro is a Seele 3-man clear. Okay, I see Seele here. 26. Something doesn't add up. Okay. 该角色队伍平均轮数是 5.71. But I don't see Seele in any of the clears though. Is this a fraud? I don't know how do I explain this. This has never happened before. She disappeared among the sea of butterflies? No, even if it was rarely used, it will show up here. This shit has a fucking 0.1% usage rate and is at an average of 3.94. So it doesn't matter. As long as you clear faster, you should appear here. Okay, I think I know why. Wait, I think I know why. Wait, I think I know why. I think I know why. I think it's because even though this Acheron team, for example, this specific Acheron team, it cleared so fast, but majority of the Acheron teams cleared very slow as well, right? So there's also a lot of slow clearing Acheron teams. So when you take the vast majority of players who are like dog shit, and then a small minority which clears super fast, you combine them both, then on average it's gonna show up here. So the clear cycle is not gonna be very fast. I think that's the reason why. Whereas for Seele, she doesn't have a very high discrepancy, right? So very little people use Seele, and therefore it's not that she has extremely fast clears, it's just that she is consistently fast clear. You get what I'm saying? She doesn't have a very, very absolute fastest clear. It's just that the standard deviation, the variation, right? The volatility of the comp is smaller. So it is the most stable fast clears on average. I think that's the reason why. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any mathematicians, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's probably why. Slowest clears. .88 with Robin. Sorry, Luocha, Runmei, Boot Hill, and Harmony Trailblazer. Insane. Boot Hill. Why the fuck is Boot Hill the bottom 3? Boot Hill is the bottom 3 for slowest clears. And all of them has Runmei. Interesting. 8.51 Acheron. Argenti, very interesting. Booty chicks again. Booty chicks. Damn. And you can't really say the excuse that it's quiet. You can't say the excuse that it's quiet because you are literally 90% of this team is being used on Argenti side. It's on the second half. So you can't say it's on the quiet side, you know? So I have no idea. It is what it is. Right. Neutrally speaking, I will refrain from commenting. It is what it is. Yeah, I feel like he definitely needs Bronya. If anything, this just goes to show that Book definitely wants to have a little bit of Bronya in his life, right? So that's gonna be that. Qingyuan. Wow. Diabolical, right? So yeah, I feel like that is pretty much it for our statistics today, right? With that, we have come to the end of our very, very interesting CN MoC usage rate patch version 2.4. I believe it's 2.4, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, yeah. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments below or join the Discord, discord.gg for this Pokke video. We're very thankful for coming on honkaistarrail on a daily basis. So that's all I have for today. All the best for your 2 pools. And I'll see you guys next time.